Wednesday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Houston, what a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. And of course, Memphis, a game and a half behind.
I think for Houston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Alperon Şengün out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Memphis, Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Edey, and it's Wells in a 2-guard. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs straight blows and show off what they can do down low.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Here's Şengün. Memphis with a rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Taylor Jenkins. We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Jackson with a screen on Van Vliet. Morant doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Brooks. Inside. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. And here is Green. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Now here's Van Vliet. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Pass to Thompson. They double-team Thompson. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Set him up properly. Van Vliet will knock that down.
From the baseline. Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Houston.
Yeah, last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Here's Edey. 9 points for him in his last game. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Wells. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Memphis.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Here's Wells. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Van Vliet on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. Van Vliet's got 6.
You got to get out on that. When you don't, Van Vliet will make you pay from downtown.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Edey, defended by Thompson. There's the double with Thompson. Edey, that's good. Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Poke loose. Bane against Thompson.
An effective two-way threat. Have to be impressed with Bane's steady improvement year after year.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Green. And Moran over to help. Here's Şengün. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And that one drops for him.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 6. On the wing, Green. No good with the triple.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Count the basket. Wells has got 5.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
And there's the screen. Here's Moran to the inside. Jackson outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They double-team Thompson. Here's Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Jackson. No good off the glass.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now that we're at the midway point of the season, Richard, what do you say to teams near the top of the standings?
That it's not how you start, it's how you finish. We've got plenty of season left, and even though they've played well so far, you can't afford to get complacent.
First one falls for him.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
And Brooks drops them both. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson, the screen. Here's Moran on the take. And then Moran with the dunk.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in the shoe.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A line change here for Memphis. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tate's checked in for Brooks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
From the wing, that one's good from Green. And the assist from Tate.
There's a nice pace to Green's game, so the pull-up, it could be a weapon for him.
Memphis leading. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And let's have a look at the teams who have racked up the most fast break points using real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, Houston.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Şengün checked in for Houston. Shepherd comes in for Green. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And he drives in. No good that time. Eason with some nice D. Here's Whitmore outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
On the road, They got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
I just love the ball movement.
Down low, Edey. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Alperen Sengun, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Rockets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Houston.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then it's Edey, then there's Ja Morant, and it's Wells in at the two-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Back to Sengun. And Sengun, throw it down!
We've seen more of this from Sengun lately, finding chances to make buckets.
To the middle. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 8 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area,
Pass to Eason, fires the three, drops in the three. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Houston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Sengun. Here's Shepherd. Here's the three. Yes, and it's Sengun picking up the assist. Shepherd's got his second bucket on the night.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
And Sengun gets it to go.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant, pass to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Right side, Whitmore. Pass to Tate. Fires the three. Memphis with a rebound. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. On the wing, Bane, defended by Sengun. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 6.
With all the points he gets on the perimeter, it's trouble for the D when Bane starts getting points inside.
Here's Shepherd. 6 points for him. Here's Eason. Three-pointer, no good. For Memphis, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Bane surveying the D. Deflected!
A little attitude on that swat. Sengun making his presence felt.
And Tate gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Houston will go for a different look here. Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. Thompson comes in for Tate. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepherd. Sengun passes to Brooks. Inside, Thompson. The rebound by Jackson.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Thompson pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside for Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Thompson draws the double. Green for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Bain with it. Green covering. And the basket by Bain. Bain's got 6 points in the quarter. The Rockets lead by 7. Here's Brooks. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Three-pointer, Brooks. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Şengün, and it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Memphis making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Green's checked in for Houston. And Moran over to help. Brooks, the pass to Green. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. The Rockets with another miss. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Brooks.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Jackson with a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Morant missing. Houston leading by 8. Pass to Brooks. Clark on the double. Outside, Green. Green finds Thompson. Three-pointer. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Jackson with a screen on Brooks. Wells, the pass to Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Back to Morant for 3. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
What a confident shot by Morant. Hits the hot pass and puts it right up.
Green, the pass to Van Vliet. The 3 from Thompson. The rebound by Jackson.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
On the wing, Bain. Pass to Wells. 4-3. That one doesn't drop.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
And it's Brooks missing. Grizzlies trail by 6. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Wells misses. Now here's Van Vliet. From behind the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Clark with a screen on Van Vliet. 4 seconds left. Morant with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And so it's Houston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Houston Rockets.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Houston leading by 7. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the 5 down low.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Thompson, no good.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Green finds Van Vliet. Now Brooks lets it go from deep. And it's Bane with the rebound.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
From deep, Morant. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets lead by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Looking to get it going. Here's Bane. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Bane's got 10 points in the game. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
To the middle. Here's Clark. Banked it in off the glass. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
There's Jackson with the 3. Buries it from 3. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
And the 3-pointer goes.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Morant goes back up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Good D by Şengün. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. Leading by 5. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Van Vliet. 12 points for him. Brooks outside. Green for 3. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Morant outside. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Green finds Thompson. Şengün with it. Green for 3. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Certain times you can tell when a player is going to shoot the ball, and you can see that from Green on his way up the floor.
Here's Morant. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Houston leading by 4. And Morant over to help. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks comes with a double team. Jackson on the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. They double team Thompson. Pass to Brooks. Over Clark. Şengün throw it down.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Morant, the pass to Clark. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Clark's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Van Vliet double team. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. And the Rockets lead by 7.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the basket by Bane.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Graham.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Making some changes. Eason's checked in for Brooks. Tate comes in for Thompson. And Whitmore subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. 1:31 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. And it's Whitmore missing. Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Edey. 10 points for him. Aldama outside. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And here's Green from the arc. Green with a 3. That's how you respond.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Pippen. Still no points. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. He pulls it. And it falls all over the rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 7.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green, showing good patience and vision.
And there's a pick. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Eason with room. Aldama grabs the board.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Outside Morant. And the 3 off target. Green in the post. Pounded by Morant. Eason can't get it to go. He gets it up. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Payne and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Edey, and it's Wells in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
That free throw, no good.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
And he sinks the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Shepard, up top Whitmore, pass to Tate. This one for 3, counted from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Outside Payne, here's the pick. Driving to the basket, and the layup is good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Whitmore, here's Eason. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a 2-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Good on the second one. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Houston leading by 4. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Van Vliet's got 9 points here in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Şengün. Eason up top. Lets the 3 fly. And Morant clears the board.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Start for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And here's Şengün from downtown. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Clark with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Morant.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Aldama with a double team. Eason with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too.
Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. Eason can't get it to go.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Here's Aldama. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Rockets lead by 3. Here's Tate driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Tate's got 5 points in the quarter. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Clark with the screen. Kennard for 3. Drills it from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He's a tough matchup inside. Şengün can body you, or he can finesse you.
Şengün taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Looking at the start of Şengün's career, here's a guy who's really stepped up his game, has become a key player for them.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 11. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Şengün, the screen. The 3 is up. Houston with another miss. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey, guarded by Van Vliet. Aldama outside. Shot clock at 5. Pippen. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Houston leading by 3. They double team Thompson. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass Edey. Bane into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just absolute ice in the veins of Bane. That is an impressive bucket.
Brooks with it. He's picked up by Bane. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. On defense, the Grizzlies. Brooks from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Edey. And Green comes to help. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wells. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. That shot off. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis trailing here. Morant finds Bane. It's kept alive. And it's Morant missing. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. To the inside. Brooks. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Wells, that's good.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
And even when time was starting to run short, there was no panic. They kept their focus and went about their business.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
You can't be overzealous when guarding Bane. He will find ways to draw the whistle.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
Back to Bane. The three. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Launches a three. Şengün, no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Three-pointer. That's no good. He's 8 for 11. Well, the Rockets shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Bane. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. The 17-footer. And it's Green missing. There's 42 seconds left in the game. And Green comes to help. Kicks it out to Bane. And here's Morant outside. Oh, he buried the three!
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked to the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined. Okay, I didn't see that coming. And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Green from the arc, and it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And that's an intentional foul.
His fourth personal foul. 15 fouls.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Brooks outside. And he buries it. And that one brings him within 1.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
At the line for 2.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. Right side Green. Let's go with a 3. Oh, bangs home the 3.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. How do you think this is going to play out?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
He got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.